Cape Cod girls don't use no combs.
Heave away, heave away.
They combs their hair with codfish bones and were
Bound away for Australia.
So
Heave her up, me bully, bully boys. Heave away, heave away. Heave her up, why don't you make some noise? 'Cause we're bound away for Australia.
Cape Cod boys don't use no sleds.
Heave away, heave away.
They slides down hills on codfish heads and were
Bound away for Australia.
So
Heave her up, me bully, bully boys. Heave away, heave away. Heave her up, why don't you make some noise? 'Cause we're bound away for Australia.
Cape Cod mothers don't make no pies.
Heave away, heave away.
They mix their cakes with codfish eyes and were
Bound away for Australia.
so
Heave her up, me bully, bully boys. Heave away, heave away. Heave her up, why don't you make some noise? 'Cause we're bound away for Australia.
Cape Cod doctors don't use no pills.
Heave away, heave away.
They cures their sick with codfish gills and were
Bound away for Australia.
so
Heave her up, me bully, bully boys. Heave away, heave away. Heave her up, why don't you make some noise? 'Cause we're bound away for Australia.
Cape Cod cats ain't got no tails.
Heave away, heave away.
They lost them all in the northeast gales and were
Bound away for Australia.
so
Heave her up, me bully, bully boys. Heave away, heave away. Heave her up, why don't you make some noise? 'Cause we're bound away for Australia.
Cape Cod girls are mighty fine.
Heave away, heave away.
They all can bait a codfish line and were
Bound away for Australia.
so
Heave her up, me bully, bully boys. Heave away, heave away. Heave her up, why don't you make some noise? 'Cause we're bound away for Australia.
'cause we're
Bound away for Australia.
Me mother ran a boarding house,
Hullabaloo balay, hullabaloo balabalay,
and all the boarders were out on the Maine.
hullabaloo balay,
There was a young man named Shallow Round.
hullabaloo balay, hullabaloo balabalay,
He followed me mother all over the town.
hullabaloo balay,
Now one day when Dad was out in the crowd,
hullabaloo balay, hullabaloo balabalay,
me mother ran off with Shallow Round.
hullabaloo balay,
Me father said to me boy,
hullabaloo balay, hullabaloo balabalay,
to which I quickly made reply.
hullabaloo balay,
Me father slowly pined away.
hullabaloo balay, hullabaloo balabalay,
And me mother came back the very next day.
hullabaloo balay, hey!
Hey, thank you very much, folks. We're before the Mast from St. John, New Brunswick. That's in Canada, not too far that way.
and you're all invited.
Yes, yes. Hey, this is great. This is our first foray into the United States. Yes. We came together about 7 years ago, and we sing sea shanties, songs of the sea, songs that sailors used to sing before they had machines to do the work. songs they sang to make the time go quicker, to keep themselves in a steady rhythm. One man cannot pull in the anchor. 10 men cannot bring in the anchor, but working together they can. So I'll tell you a few stories along the way, but we're going to sing some songs. Some of these are the older. We're going to sing one song that dates back to 1700s. Many of them come from the 1800s, some of which you already know. All right, this one.
John Cherokee was an Indian man.
Alabama John Cherokee.
He run away every time he can.
Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee.
Put him aboard a Yankee ship.
Alabama John Cherokee.
Then he gave the boss the slip.
Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee.
Catch him up and the chain him tight.
Alabama John Cherokee.
Starve him many a day and night.
Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee.
Nothing to drink and nothing to eat.
Alabama John Cherokee.
Just dropped dead at the boss's feet.
Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee.
Bury him by the old gate post.
Alabama John Cherokee.
That very day with the eagles.
Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee. Way, hey, ah. Alabama John Cherokee.
There you go, Saut d'Entabage.
This is a song from northern New Brunswick, and talks about seeing and going on the sea and the perils of sea, sometimes losing loved ones. Saut d'Entabage. Saut d'Entabage,
Mon beau capitaine, salut la mer et embrasse-moi. Pour que l'âge pour toute la semaine, samedi au port, on se verra.
tu chauffe les battes, tu tires les cordages, tu es pêcheur, l'ami des goélands. Tu sens le sable de plage, c'est toi que j'aime, c'est toi que j'attends.
Saut d'Entabage, mon beau capitaine, salut la mer et embrasse-moi. Pour que l'âge pour toute la semaine, samedi au port, on se verra.
C'est la mer et les ta maîtresse qui trop souvent t'arrachent mes bras. Si de ses bords tes mains elles caressent, si elles se battent, reviens-moi.
Saut d'Entabage, mon beau capitaine, salut la mer et embrasse-moi. Pour que l'âge pour toute la semaine, samedi au port, on se verra.
Le merveille pour toi elle dévoile comme une rivale pour mieux te séduire. Elle peut aussi déchirer tes voiles et me laisser tristes souvenirs.
Saut d'Entabage, mon beau capitaine, salut la mer et embrasse-moi. Pour que l'âge pour toute la semaine, samedi au port, on se verra.
On y va. Saut d'Entabage.
Mon capitaine, salut la mer et embrasse-moi. Pour que l'âge pour toute la semaine, samedi au port, on se verra.
It's a town tough life, full of toil and strife, we weather men undergo. And we won't give a damn when the gales are done, how hard the winds did blow. For we're rolling down from the Arctic round on a good ship, taut and free. And we won't give a damn when we give our rum to the girls to Old Maui.
Rolling down to Old Maui, me boys rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to Old Maui.
One Once more we sail with the northerly gale through the ice and wind and rain. Them coconut fronds, them tropical lands we soon shall see again. 6 hellish months we passed away on the cold Kamchatka Sea. But now we're bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to Old Maui.
Rolling down to Old Maui, me boys, rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic round, rolling down to Old Maui.
Once more we sail with a northerly gale towards our island home. Our whaling done, our mainmast sprung, and we ain't got far to roam. Our stuns of bones is carried away with caraway for that sound. A living gale is after us, thank God, we're homeward bound.
Rolling down to Old Maui, me boys, rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to Old Maui.
How soft the breeze through the island trees, now the ice is far astern. Them native maids, them tropical glades is awaiting our return. Even now their big brown eyes look out, hoping some fine day to see our baggy sails running for the gales, rolling down to Old Maui.
Rolling down to Old Maui, me boys, rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to Old Maui. Rolling down to Old Maui, me boys, rolling down to Old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to Old Maui.
Most of the songs we sing come from the merchant trade, but a good number of them do come from the armed forces. This one comes from the British. I wish I was a cabin boy aboard a man of war.
Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
Pretty work, brave boys,
Pretty work, I say. Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
Well, I wish I was the Tiffy aboard a man of war.
Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
Pretty work, brave boys,
Pretty work, I say. Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
well, I wish I was the surgeon aboard the man of war.
Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
Pretty work, brave boys,
Pretty work, I say. Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
well, I wish I was a gunner aboard the man of war.
Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
Pretty work, brave boys,
Pretty work, I say. Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
well, I wish I was the bosun aboard a man of war.
Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
Pretty work, brave boys,
Pretty work, I say. Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
well, I wish I was the captain aboard a man of war.
Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
Pretty work, brave boys,
Pretty work, I say. Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
well, you'll never be a hero aboard a man of war.
Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
Pretty work, brave boys,
Pretty work, I say. Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
pretty work, brave boys,
Pretty work, I say. Sam's gone away aboard a man of war.
This one might be called spiritual.
yes, and many, and some levels.
In Amsterdam there lived a maid.
Mark well what I do say.
In Amsterdam there lived a maid. She was mistress of her trade.
I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
Her eyes were blue, her hair was brown.
Mark well what I do say.
Her eyes were blue, her hair was brown. It was in ringlets hanging down.
I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
She asked me for to take a walk.
Mark well what I do say.
She asked me for to take a walk. She liked her gin and lordy, she can talk.
I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
She said, all sailors, I love you so.
Mark well what I do say.
All sailors, I do love you so. The reason why, well, I soon did know.
I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
I placed my hand upon her knee.
Mark well what I do say.
I placed my hand upon her knee. She said, young sir, my love's not free.
I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
She pressed me close for one last kiss.
Mark well what I do say.
She pressed me close for one last kiss. When I got aboard, my money I missed.
I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
Self-editing.
Walk her around for we're rolling homeward.
Heave me boys together.
The old bully ship is a lying windward.
Heave me boys away.
She's taut and trim, and the wind's a blowing. Snug up aloft, and the ship's a going.
Heave her, or we'll strand her, for the old ship's rolling home.
Heave and sing, boys.
Heave me boys together.
Heave and make that capstan spring, boys.
Heave me boys away.
It's blow ye winds to London town, oh, where them gals are dressed so fine, oh.
Heave her, or we'll strand her, for the old ship's rolling home.
Sails trim taut and the ship's a going.
Heave me boys together.
Walk her around for the wind's a blowing.
Heave me boys away.
It's goodbye, gals, we're bound to leave you. Goodbye, Sally, and goodbye, Lulu.
Heave her, or we'll strand her, for the old ship's rolling home.
Walk her around for a rolling homeward.
Heave me boys together.
The old bully ship is a lying windward.
Heave me boys away.
She's taut and trim, and the wind's a blowing. Snug up aloft, and the ship's a going.
Heave her, or we'll strand her, for the old ship's rolling home. Heave her, or we'll strand her, for the old ship's rolling home.
Oh, they calls me hanging Johnny.
Away, boys, away.
And they says I hangs for money.
So hang, boys, hang.
Well, first I hanged me mammy,
Away, boys, away.
and then I hanged me daddy.
So hang, boys, hang.
Oh, yes, I hanged me mother.
Away, boys, away.
sister and me brother.
So hang, boys, hang.
I hanged my sister Sally.
Away, boys, away.
I hanged the whole dang family.
So hang, boys, hang.
I even hanged me granny.
Away, boys, away.
I strung her up quite canny.
So hang, boys, hang.
I'd hang the mate and skipper.
Away, boys, away.
I'd hang 'em by their flipper.
So hang, boys, hang.
I'd hang to make things jolly.
Away, boys, away.
I'd hang all wrong and folly.
So hang, boys, hang.
A rope, a beam, a ladder.
Away, boys, away.
I'd hang yous all together.
So hang, boys, hang.
We'll hang and haul together.
Away, boys, away.
We'll hang for better weather.
So hang, boys, hang.
Well, they calls me Hanging Johnny.
Away, boys, away.
But I never hanged nobody.
So hang, boys, hang.
Okay,
You want to tell them where we got our name?
oh yeah, we call ourselves Before the Mast. How am I going to use? Okay, here we go. You guys see that? Okay, we have to pretend that this is a ship. All right, and here's my crew coming off. Yeah. You guys are obviously on your way back to the ship, aren't you?
I think they've had a couple.
Well, the most uncomfortable part of the ship in which to live, in which to eat, in which to sleep is up here in the forepeak. So imagine this. This is the pointy end. This is the bow. And this is the forecastle deck. And this motion, it's the greatest range of motion you have in this direction. This is called rolling on board a ship. So you're at the highest point of the vessel, and as it rolls back and forth, you've got the greatest range of motion than down here. This is called pitching. And if the fulcrum's here, you also have the greatest amount of vertical motion. It's considered to be the most uncomfortable part of the ship. So if you sailed before the mast, admit you were a junior rainy or junior hand on board a ship. That's where your mess deck was. So we like to think of ourselves as, although you'd think we'd be promoted after a while, wouldn't you? This is what we've been at this 7 years.
That's right.
Anyway, I want to go back out. This is one from the British Navy again. And if you go to St. George, Bermuda, the alley is still labeled. Oh, right on. Have you ever been to Shinbone Alley? Apparently it's still, it's identified with a plaque.
It's been there since the 1800s.
Yes. Okay, well, in Shinbone Alley there was a pub, quite a favorite of the British sailors. So they would often go in, enjoy their evening. And this is how it works. One night, as the story goes, a sailor came out and he had so much grog in him, he actually crawled out, skinning his shins, much like this. That's a golf accident, by the way. I was looking for yet another ball in the brush.
Just one sailor?
So I'm sure there were several. Anyway, he came out, his shins were skinned, and the nickname of the alley became Shinbone Alley. And the next voyage, maybe 2 voyages later, a witty shantyman said, "Hey, boys, I've got a song for you." And here we are singing it 150 years later. Here we go. Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley.
Way, hey, bully in the alley.
Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley.
Bully down the Shinbone Alley.
Yeah.
Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley. Bully down the Shinbone Alley.
Well, Sally is a girl who I love dearly.
Way, hey, bully in the alley.
Sally is a girl who I spliced nearly.
Bully down the Shinbone Alley.
Sing it.
Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley. Way, hey, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley. Bully down the Shinbone Alley.
Of course, 7 long years, you know I courted Sally.
Way, bully in the alley.
All she ever did was dilly-dally.
Bully down the shinbo now.
Yeah.
Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley. Bully down the shinbo now.
Well, I left Sal and I went to sailing.
Way, bully in the alley.
I left Sal and I went to whaling.
Bully down the shinbo now.
Yeah.
Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm a bully in the alley. Bully down the shinbo now.
Well, you know I'll go back and I'll marry Sally.
Way, bully in the alley.
Have 6 kids and live in Shinbone Alley.
Bully down the shinbo now.
We'll sing it.
Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shinbo now.
Well, I thought I heard the old man saying,
Way, bully in the alley.
one more chorus then we'll be laying.
Bully down the shinbo now.
Yeah.
Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shinbo now.
One more time.
Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. Bully down the shinbo now.
Hey, how about that?
Pump me, boys, pump her dry, down to hell and up to the sky.
Bend your back and break your bones. We're just 1,000 miles from home.
They say life has its ups and downs. I really think that's quite profound. I'd like to push the capstan round. Let's pump me, boys, before we drown.
Pump me, boys, pump her dry, down to hell and up to the sky. Bend your back and break your bones. We're just 1,000 miles from home.
The ocean we all do adore, so come on, lads, pump some more. Don't worry if you're stiff or sore, I'm sure you pumped this bit before.
Pump me, boys, pump her dry, down to hell and up to the sky. Bend your back and break your bones. We're just 1,000 miles from home.
Sometimes when I am in me bed, I think about me day ahead. I wish that I could wake up dead, but pumping's all I gets instead.
Pump me, boys, pump her dry, down to hell and up to the sky. Bend your back and break your bones. We're just 1,000 miles from home.
Sometimes I think I'd like to find the swine who built this tub to fly. I'd drag him back from where he lies, make him pump till the beggar dries.
Pump me, boys, pump her dry, down to hell and up to the sky. Bend your back and break your bones. We're just 1,000 miles from home.
You know I had him build his ark. I tell ya, boys, would be a lark. From rise of sun till getting dark, those poor beasts all would have to work.
And pump me, boys, pump her dry, down to hell and up to the sky. Bend your back and break your bones. We're just 1,000 miles from home.
So much water down below, just where it comes from I don't know. The captain says to roll and go, but I think we're bound for Davy Jones.
Pump me, boys, pump her dry, down to hell and up to the sky. Bend your back and break your bones. We're just 1,000 miles from home.
Pump me, boys, pump for dry. 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 Pump, pump, pump.
That is the first time we've ever had anyone dance to any of our music.